Welcome to another episode of Live at Lunch. My name's Greg and I'm your host. We are here in the Ginger and Baker studio in the Music District campus in beautiful downtown Fort Collins, Colorado. We're here with a band. It's got some cool shows coming up. They got a really cool project that I'm excited to talk about. We got Stillhouse Junkies in the studio. Take it away, y'all.
Thanks for having us.
Heading up the valley, gonna see my little Sally, and I ain't a-coming home tonight. I'll be filling up a jug and cutting up a couple rocks. My baby, she knows how to do it right. Hell, and not tomorrow, got some money I can borrow. I'll be looking quite a sorry sight. Every penny that I got is going straight into the pot, 'cause it's a Memphis kind of Saturday night. Oh, won't you meet me out tonight in Memphis? There's gonna be some moonshine, Columbine, and a couple pairs of dancing shoes. Oh, won't you meet me out tonight in Memphis? It's the only game in town, and you can't lose. Uncle Randy's up and Granny ain't a complicated man, but he knows how to get himself in deep. He's got 20,000 down on a new place right out of town, but there's some promises that he can't keep. When the whiskey starts a flowing, ain't no place that he'll be going but the bottom of a fifth of white. So don't you deal another hand unless you're looking for some land, 'cause it's a Memphis kind of Saturday night. But won't you meet me out tonight in Memphis? There's gonna be some moonshine, Columbine, and a couple pairs of dancing shoes. Oh, won't you meet me out tonight in Memphis? It's the only game in town, and you can't lose. Just keeping up a turkey in the straw. Randy's looking too unstable to be leaving on the tables. No one said it was against the law. In the morning with a warning from the sheriff, and I closed a little tone up on my way upright. Say it was in the neighbor loving, and I had him to recover from a FOCO kind of Saturday night. You now meet me out tonight in FOCO. There's gonna be some moonshine, Columbine, and a couple pairs of dancing shoes. Well, won't you meet me out tonight in FOCO? It's the only game in town, and you can't lose. Said it's the only game in town, and you can't lose. Just one portion is due to break through. Play it out like you knew it was all gonna do. You keep calling my name, telling me it ain't all for the fame. Sideways guess you're playing the game. It's hard telling, not knowing, hard working when the seams aren't showing. Some secrets you're gonna keep it all to yourself. Come crawling, everybody's come crawling with the engine running, and it's hard telling, not knowing. You can choose. Still far from the truth, but close enough to confuse. The top shelf or the well. It turns out it's the same if it sells. Down halfway to hell, it's never easy to tell. Hard telling, not knowing, hard working when the seams aren't showing. Some secrets you're gonna keep it all to yourself. Come crawling, everybody's come crawling with the engine running in it. Hard telling, not knowing.
That's the Stillhouse Junkies here on Live at Lunch. Nice playing, y'all.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, thanks for coming in on, what's early for most musicians' gigs.
I know. We're making it happen.
We're always happy to do these kinds of
Always.
sessions. Thank you guys for having us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, you had been talking with Sophie earlier about your van. I was wondering if y'all have any road traditions or road meals before you play shows. If there's anything.
Well, the first thing to note is there's no consistency in that world, know. So like road meals, I don't know, whatever we can get our hands on.
GSC, man, that gas station cheese.
It's gas station cheese, man.
It's like pub cheese, but just a little worse.
Yeah.
Well, I think on the road we all do stuff we would never do at home. You're sort of in this different space, and you're kind of like, well, maybe I will have a beer at 11 in the morning. Just eat things and do things that we normally wouldn't, because mental health is a challenge, and whatever will bring you a little comfort.
Truly, yeah.
For sure. Mm-hmm. So what were those two songs?
That first one is an old song from the early days of the band. This band started in early 2017, and that was called Memphis Kind of Saturday Night. It's about the town of Memphis, just to the west of Alyssa's hometown, my current town of Durango. And we went straight into one off of the record that we just put out this summer, and that was called Hard Tellin'.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Any stories about those songs that you want to share?
Memphis was just in the early days of the band. We used to play shows over there. There's a cidery and a brewery, Memphis Brew and Fence Line Cider, and we played tons of shows there. And Memphis just always was a great time. It was always a party.
Cool.
And I wanted to commemorate that in song. And we actually did our album release party on July 6th back at Memphis Brew. We hadn't played in Memphis in years, like 5 years, I think. So it was kind of came full circle a little bit. And Hard Tellin' was just that's one off of this concept album that I can talk a little. We can talk a little bit more about the concept of the album as we get further into the session. But yeah, that was a piece of that concept album.
Cool. So introduce the concept album for us. What's the concept?
Well, I'll let Fred. I know you talked a lot already, but Fred is the main writer in our band. He writes most of the music, and he wrote all of these songs. So I think, Fred, you should take the lead on explaining the concept, and we'll chip in.
Yeah.
All right, I can do that. It's kind of a project that I started in early 2020, in spring 2020, when the pandemic had shut a lot of things down for the music industry and other areas of life, and I was kind of reflecting on where the band was at and thinking a lot about our uncertain future at the time. And it's kind of an album that loosely follows the life of a Mississippi John Hurt kind of musician from the bayous of southern Louisiana, who gets discovered just randomly by a music producer who happens to be vacationing in the area, and he offers to bring him up to New York City and try to make them both some money, book him some shows and get him a recording contract. And it's the story of this musician trying to navigate all of the uncertainties of the industry and learning the ropes. Somebody who's naturally really talented but has no business sense and is just learning it as he goes. And so a lot of it's kind of autobiographical for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds like the story of a lot of musicians,
including the not having a clue part.
Yeah, which that song "Hard Telling." We've kind of a band motto that's hard telling, not knowing, because so much happens on the road as musicians that sometimes one of us asks a question and we're all just like, hard telling, not knowing. And we'll see what happens. So that is actually like an autobiographical song for sure.
Yeah, who knows?
Nice. I think you got to have those one-liners that help you get through the day. Otherwise, you just crawl in the back of the van and kind of rock back and forth quietly, right?
We've done that too.
That's been
Also
known to
a
happen
valid
as well.
coping strategy.
Yeah. It helps to have more than one coping strategy.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, excellent. How do you had mentioned Fred being the main songwriter. How do you come with the band, or do you come to the band with a song and be like, here it is, or how do you all put it together?
I can let Jeanette speak to it a little because we've been working up some new music beyond just the whole catalog of stuff that she had to learn, kind of the existing parts from. So she's seen the process.
Yeah, I've been in the band for just about 6 months now, and so being the newest member, I'm definitely catching up and trying my best to collect all of the tunes that we want to throw in a set and be able to.
Caught up at this point.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I've put in my work and I hope it shows. But
you're holding it down.
Yeah, we're actively working up new stuff. And Fred was talking about, we had our hometown show in Durango recently, and he was talking about for like a month or so, I really want to write this Durango song and play it at that show. And I was like, yeah, like, let us know how it goes, or like anything like that. And he's like, yeah, I will. And then 2 days before the show, we get a little audio file with like a scratch demo.
It was like 5 days.
I don't know if that's true. And I won't read the receipts, but that was, short notice. And we ripped it up. We got together. Alyssa and I both put in our work at home as well, and just, listened to what Fred gives us, and like a chord sheet he threw at us.
Sure.
So we just try and figure out some parts and then get together and see how it goes.
Well, I don't play bass or fiddle or have background on those instruments, so I kind of have an idea of how I want things to sound, but I try not to be too specific, because I think what these two come up with is always more interesting than what I might have been able to imagine when I was coming up with my part. And, I can tell if it's like, oh, that's not quite the groove that I'm looking for or something like that, but it's usually pretty open-ended as far as the rest of the arranging of it and putting together of everything.
Yeah, we put our own little flavor.
Yeah, and
flav.
I would say too, I mean, Fred is the most prolific writer in the band, but we, since the beginning of the band in 2017, we've been really, really collaborative in our writing. So we've always come together and like worked up arrangements together, which I really love about this band is that we get to kind of all put our input in and
all the little details, all the little finer things.
And we've like never written a simple song. Even when we say we're going to write a simple song, we always junkify it, so it just ends up being like harder than we initially thought.
Why would we make an easy song when it could be hard?
Why would we do a
I think
1-4-5?
I don't know. That makes no sense.
I was noticing some jazz chords coming out of that guitar.
It's very jazzy.
I mean, after Tony Rice, I think jazz chords are allowed in bluegrass.
Yes.
We'll say that, but at the same time, like it's not simple for sure.
No, we're walking the road that has been paved.
Well, great. What do you all want to play next?
I think we don't have set lists when we play shows typically, and I just sort of cue things as we go along. So in the spirit of that, these two have no idea what we're doing next, but I think we're going to do, talking about new songs, we're going to do one that we just recorded and we'll be releasing sometime next spring is the plan right now. And this is one of mine called Caffeine Nicotine.
Cool.
Town a corner table, broken down, no jumper cables. It's been coming for a time. Here tonight, what a combination, mixing sorrow with vibrations, buzzing like a busted chime. Keep your whiskey, keep your table wine, 'cause I'm pining for a different kind. Give me some of that caffeine, nicotine. What's the use of getting clean? A little bit of that longing for what we used to be, just to keep me company and I'll be fine. Out the door in heavy weather, after all that time together, just a fool out in the rain. Here today, on the edge of no tomorrow, begging what I couldn't borrow, just to try to ease the pain. Keep your bottle back behind the bar, 'cause it never got me very far. All I need is that caffeine, nicotine. Or what's the use of getting clean? A little bit of that longing for what we used to be, just to keep me company and I'll be fine. little bit of that longing for what we used to be, just to keep me company, and I'll be fine. Corner at the depot, every elbow at the bar, every kid out in the cotton, drinking whiskey from the jar, waiting for an invitation. I wonder if you got the time to break a little bread before you head on down the line. Pumping gas, pouring juleps, putting too much time away. You can't get it back, and that's a fact. Just like the bones of yesterday. You caught every conversation, you soaked up every drop of wine. I guess you're gonna take what you can get on down the line. Down the line, oh down the line. Rolling like a cannonball up through the pines. Tennessee, she's calling sweet. Only place that's left for me is down the line. Come on now. Up in Mobile at the station, no one's paid me no mind. Got one eye up on the signal and the other's back behind. And they tell me New York City, it puts it all to shame somehow. That golden shore is waiting for me down the line. Down the line, oh down the line. Rolling like a cannonball up through the pines. Tennessee, she's calling sweet. Only place that's left for me is down the line, down the line. Like a cannonball, she's rolling through the pines. Tennessee, she's calling sweet. Only place that's left for me is down the line.
Love it. A little bit of hot jazz. So, what drew you all to your instruments? After those sets of solos, y'all can play. Tell me what sucked you into your instruments.
I have no clue. In terms of, I randomly chose this instrument, and it was a total joke for a long time. But in fifth grade in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, I was growing up, and it was an option to join orchestra class, and I was like, that sounds ridiculous. That sounds like a terrible idea. Why would I ever do that? And then, one of my friends at the time was like, well, I'm going to go. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll be there. So, I just randomly joined. I didn't even know what this was. I had no clue. And then, my friend immediately quit. And I was stuck there because my parents were like, you have to do it. You signed up. And so, I was like, what is this thing? It's so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. And then, as time went on, I just became like very involved and was intrigued in an interesting way, and I was never forced to practice or play anything I didn't want to, but I just started taking to it, and now I'm here. And that brings us to today.
So you never picked up any other instrument? It's just been bass the whole way?
I mean, this and bass guitar, but they're so similar. Yeah.
They're kissing.
Oops,
Same
all
thing.
bass.
Oops. But yeah, no, it worked out in my favor because I feel like I've chose the right instrument if I wanted work. And
you're absolutely right.
It worked out well. Yeah.
Have bass will travel. We'll always have a job.
I think so. Yeah. PSA to anybody out there who wants a job in the music world, play bass.
Yeah.
There's few and far between. So.
Especially uprights.
You know? Yeah. It's the flavor.
Yeah. What about you, Fred?
I started playing guitar in middle school, started playing electric, and then my mom kind of got me into bluegrass and folk just through what she was listening to, and she plays guitar and sings and plays mandolin, and then I kind of picked up her mandolin and was noodling around a little bit, and mandolin's a different folks out there who play guitar and haven't tried it. It is fun because it's a different tuning. It's tuned like the violin family instruments in fifths, and you have to learn new fingerings and kind of gets you out of the guitar fingerboard headspace, and it's good for writing and just for generating different ideas. So I picked that up a little bit later, and then I'm going to play this octave mandolin, which is just a regular mandolin tune an octave lower, which I bought commissioned from a great builder down in Southwest Colorado, Bobby Winteringham. He builds under San Juan mandolins, and this is kind of like almost like a mandolin guitar hybrid, basically, and has a pretty unique sound, and it's become part of the sound and vibe of the band, which wasn't necessarily what I was planning originally, but it's really been great to have as a third option.
Sure. Sometimes the creative process pushes you in places you didn't think you were going to go, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Totally.
What about you?
Yeah, violin was very random for me. My sister picked up flute in 6th grade, and I think I was just a little jealous 4th grader. And I was like, I want to play an instrument too. And I think the only instrument I knew about was violin because I had been introduced to it as an elementary school kid, and I was drawn to it, I think, to some degree. And yeah, I grew up playing classical music, and then when I went to college, I took a nice break, did some other stuff in life, and in my mid-20s came back to music, but came back from a place of playing completely by ear and letting go of sort of the rigidity of classical. So yeah, I've always been drawn to violin, and I think even at a young age knew I wanted to play other genres, but didn't quite know how to verbalize that. So I think I needed a break to figure that out.
Sure. Yeah, your ability to sing and play that solo, that was really cool.
Thanks.
That's hard to do.
Darn right.
Boop, boop, deep.
That's how you do.
That's hard to do. So y'all have been on the road for a minute, it sounds like. Is that right?
Oh, a minute.
All summer?
Yes.
Yeah, we've been touring. I mean, we're like 125 to 50 show a year band, which there are busier bands, but I don't think they're a ton. Like we hit the road pretty hard during the busy season, like April to October. And Jeanette has seen a lot of, I think 33 states we added up
since
in
April.
the 6 months since
Oh
she
my
joined us,
God.
and we played some 70 something shows with her. So
all of which I'd never been to before. For the most part, I was new to all of it.
yeah,
very cool.
northeast, southeast, northwest, a little bit of stuff in the region here, and upper Midwest. Jeanette's originally from the UP, Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and we were up in that area, and we play a lot of Wisconsin shows. We cover a lot of ground.
Sure.
Yeah.
So what was the smallest show you've played or smallest town, and any interesting show stories you want to share
Oh
from
my
this
God,
summer?
smallest town.
I mean, the UP's
maybe
got some pretty small
Winnemucca.
towns.
Yeah, Winnemucca was a pretty random.
But that was a great show, even
It was
though
a great
I know, not to say that it was small
it was
in
a
attendance.
small town.
Winnemucca,
yeah.
Nevada. That was about a month ago.
That was a very small town.
And then we played a festival in northern Wisconsin called Stone Line Valley. It's in
right.
Phelps, Wisconsin, which is in the absolute middle of nowhere in the North Woods. Really beautiful, like fall foliage was in full bloom, and Wisconsin's treated us well. So
Cool.
we're headed back up there in I guess a week and a half or so. We're going to be in Appleton up near Green Bay, which is where Jeanette studied bass.
Yeah, true. So yeah, maybe my professor will come.
That would be cool.
I hope so.
Well, I know you've got more about the concept album and a video that you shot that maybe we can talk about in the next break. But what would you like to play next?
We're going to have Alissa and Jeanette sing one for you that Alissa co-wrote with a wonderful fiddle player hero of hers.
Yeah, this is actually off an album we released in 2022, an album called Small Towns.
Cool.
And it's a tune about an El Camino. And I got some help from Becky Bowler. She's a great fiddle player and singer-songwriter out of Nashville. And I've added Jeanette on some harmony vocals on this. So this is called El Camino.
Rumbling of a small block engine gave it the name of Jolena. White shirt, blue jeans, red wings on. Rode until Green Mountain gone. Passerby say she got you Patsy Cline on a two-side tape, walking after midnight, searching for a sweet escape. Let our worries drift to sunset, had no way to gauge our speed. Kept pushing to the limit, adrenaline and gasoline. White shirt, blue jeans, red wings on. Rode until Green Mountain dawn. I don't like the way it ended, high up until you're right. I left you there for another, couldn't stand to say goodbye. Oh, Jolene, how I miss you, wish you'd roll them back my way. Memories hanging on a keychain till you show up again someday. White shirt, blue jeans, red wings on. Rode until Green Mountain dawn. we went on a highway jaunt.
I was like, are we gonna do the jump in this radio studio?
We should
We're gonna do the jump.
when we do a radio thing.
I was like, I hope I don't crush this light right behind me.
While you all looking and you nail it.
Yeah.
All right, we had a request from Izzy Henry for this song, and we will play it for you now. This is called Colorado Bound.
Hell behind me, heaven up ahead, far enough to leave me in the red. The night it keeps me from my bed, but its name is never spoken. It's a fever there until it's gone, like there's something more than keeping on. Doing right's more than I'll do in wrong, without a winter fast approaching. California, y'all, and your sunny best for me. Or can you lay there waiting like an emerald by the sea? Come on in when I'm nowhere to be found. I'll be halfway to Sioux City, boys, I'm Colorado bound. There's iron in my blood, it's true, but a man must do what he must do. 1,000 miles to somewhere new, and that road is always open. California, y'all, and your sunny best for me. Or can you lay there waiting like an emerald by the sea? Come on in when I'm nowhere to be found. I'll be halfway to Sioux City, boys, I'm Colorado bound. Where the land divides, I could feel that old Ford running dry. Leave it right there under 35, and the rest of it open. California, y'all, and your Sunday best for me. Or can you lay there waiting like an emerald by the sea? Come on in when I'm nowhere to be found. I'll be halfway to Sioux City, boys, I'm Colorado bound.
Yeah, that's Stillhouse Junkies here on Live at Lunch. Tearing it up. I love it. I would be remiss if I did not thank all the people behind the scenes that are making this happen. We got Gabe running a camera. We got Eric Delano making sure all the pictures are in focus and looking sharp. We have Dan Perez doing some directing of all those cameras. We got Tabitha volunteering on audio today. Colton Boening running the audio. My name's Greg. I'm also sometimes on audio, but today I'm in front of the camera. And I should also say that if you want to see the Stillhouse Junkies playing. You can check them out on our YouTube channel. That's KRFC RadioVision. We also have Live at Lunch as a podcast. So if you got to get more of this, haven't had enough, you can pick us up on your favorite podcast channel. But first, I want to know, did you actually have an El Camino? Is there some autobiography?
No. But I think they're cool.
I love the image of a mountain bike in the back. It feels like a very southwestern Colorado thing.
Yeah, that actually, the idea for that song came from a friend of mine I grew up with, Tad Elliott, and he had an El Camino named Jolene, and he told me about it one day, and I was like, hold on, and I got a piece of paper out and had to like write down the details because he's a mountain biker and he used to throw his mountain bike in the back, and he actually did buy an El Camino in Vermont, drove it across the country just really for fun, and sold it in Telluride. So, and I always thought that was a great story. Like, you know, he was just like, I need to do something fun. I'm going to do this. Wow. I was like, that's great. So it is not my El Camino, but Jolene did exist. And probably really still does.
Probably.
She's out there.
Yeah.
With somebody's mountain bike somewhere.
Somebody. Yeah. I never know these stories because being like a little newer to the band, I'm always hearing about them for the first time in front of cameras and on a stage. And I'm like, oh my God, really? Jolene.
Tell me more about that, Alissa. And it just starts interviewing us.
I know. It could be, yeah. I wouldn't know.
Just hijacks the interview.
No,
I mean, it
Greg.
makes my job easier if you want to interview each other. Go
No, absolutely. You are crushing it, Greg. Don't worry. I would never dream of taking your job.
Oh, don't. Yeah. This is collaboration right here.
True.
Got to make this happen.
We were just talking last night, actually. We haven't done it yet, but I think we're going to try. I'm trying to remind us, too, of like these post-game interviews. Like,
we were watching
like,
football last night.
Your sports are pretty hard out there. How did you feel about your performance? Well, you know, I mean, we really had us in the first half, not going to lie, kind of thing, you know? Like talking about the show, like pretending to interview each other coming off stage. Like, Alissa, how do you feel about your performance in the eighth song?
Yeah, right.
I feel like it'd be a good break in between like the encore and the end of the show. You just like we're gonna stand over here and take a drink and interview each other.
Yeah, right. Alissa, in that first song, Fred kicked it off a little too fast. How did that go with your game? Yeah.
Do you think there'll be any tension in the locker room? When
yeah, right.
What's the vibe when you get back in the van later?
Yeah.
So the concept album, you were talking earlier before the show that you shot a video of it.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that. Tell me.
Yeah, we just got into today. Folks listening to this are going to be somewhat more in the future from this, but we just finished shooting this full-length video down in Green Mountain Falls at an amazing arts nonprofit called Greenbox Arts that does artist residencies, and we actually did a month-long residency in 2023 where we put together a lot of these songs and kind of original arrangements of the Ballad of Charlie Avalon, and then got to go back and use their new Performing Arts Center space and did this kind of cool multimedia projection video shoot with props and costumes, and us performing the album, but the album has narration, and folks who want to put it on and listen to the whole thing, it has Sam Bush narrating it. It's a really cool kind of front to back just story, but we thought it would be cool to have a visual document of that too.
Yeah.
So
How did you get to that spot of we're gonna do this as a big theatrical thing?
I mean, I think now that the album's out in the world, you know, we're always looking for other opportunities to get the music in front of more people. And it also was an idea helped generated by our booking agent, Sarah Farrell, with Rowboat Music. And she has a background in theater.
Okay.
So she kind of helped come up with the concept of, hey, why don't we do something that we can use as further promotion as well? So we can send this to performing arts centers and say, hey, like, we're a band, but we can also kind of tell a story and dress in character and really put on a show. And so it's kind of a tool to help us get into more performing arts centers, but also, I mean, Ballad of Charlie Avalon is epic, and it like deserves more than just ears. Like, people need to see this played out.
Cool. So is there a musical in the works?
I mean, that'll be next.
We can't rule it out. I mean, now that we've seen how much work it takes just to do like basic props.
But honestly, if like a theatrical company reached out to us after seeing this video and was like, hey, we want to make this into a musical with like full script, I'd be 100% down. You guys be down?
Oh, so down.
We'd be
Absolutely.
so down.
All
So
right,
down.
there
Jazz
we go.
hands and all.
Shout out to Open Stage or Bob Blue Theater in Fort Collins. If you need me,
Yeah,
we're here.
you're
Wink, wink,
totally-
wink.
They're
Come,
right here.
You know where to find us.
Well, that's awesome. Anything else you'd like to talk about or shout out that we haven't talked about?
I think we just invite folks to follow us in all the usual spots
Yeah,
and keep
yeah.
in touch. We play in the Front Range a lot. We love coming to Fort Collins. We've always had fun shows up here, and I don't think we have anything confirmed at the moment, but just keep an eye out because we usually come through at least a couple times a year.
Yeah, we're working on 2026 right now. So
Sure.
people can learn more about us on our website. And
Yeah.
just want to say a special thank you to Corey and Todd, two of our biggest supporters in Fort Collins. We love you guys. Yeah, you guys make Fort Collins magical for us. So
Yeah.
you make the world magical for us.
Awesome. And where can folks check you out on the internet and other places?
Well, we would love if you checked us out on social media. We got the Instagram, Facebook, our website, all the places they exist, and
Yeah, just at Stillhouse Junkies and stillhousejunkies.com.
Great.
yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah, we've got about 15 minutes left, so if you want to play us out, feel
yeah.
free.
Excellent. We'll do. This is one from the new record. This song comes kind of in Act 3 as our hero, Charlie Avalon, has been trying to do the music thing in New York, and he's kind of starting to feel a little jaded and a little burned out. And this is sort of, I guess, a counterpart to the hope of the first half of the record, where it's like, somebody's got to lose everything, and why not me? The song is called "Somebody's Got to Lose It All."
Said you just gotta maintain until it starts coming in. Oh, you sleep on the last train, I take it right on the chin. I keep you clear of the cocaine, spin into the wind. Keep it out of the fast lane. I take a long way again, my friend. Breathe it in and out, you got to try. Leave a little for me when you die. Somebody's got to lose it all. Somebody's got to lose it now. Another one-way ticket to the shore way down. You trade your friend for Jackson, cut you right down to size. Ain't no time for relaxing, but don't pretend you're surprised. Breathe it in and out, you got to try. Leave a little for me when you die. Somebody's got to lose it all. to lose it now. Another one-way ticket to the show way down. Take you to the shore way down.
Yeah, love it.
Water after that one.
Hydration's important, especially in Colorado.
Oh my god. Never enough. Yeah. When you walk outside, you just like
Yeah,
shrivel up, turn into a raisin.
for acoustic instruments and people alike.
Oh, poor instruments.
I've got horror stories of people laying in bed and they'll just hear this like like, oh no, that was my guitar. Yeah, I'd say we got time for 2 more songs.
All right. We're going to do a couple old ones, kind of one back to back. The first one is maybe the 4th song I ever wrote. I think for the folks listening at home, I had never written any original music before I moved to Durango in 2016, and I tried and just came up empty-handed and failed and was so frustrated and like just felt like there was this whole part of my musical personality that wasn't realized, wasn't whole yet. And I moved to Durango and something just kind of shifted, and I started wrote my first song and the second song, and now we have this catalog of stuff that was kind of set in motion. And this was from the early days of just trying to write like kind of a honky-tonkin' kind of country whiskey drinking kind of song. This is called On the House. Nice. I'm going to feature Jeanette on bass.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Does that whiskey make you miss me? Does that alcohol make you want to fall in love again? Every time you're drinking, do you find yourself thinking, well, I'm the man that you were wrong about? Well then, baby, have another on the house. This bar I'm tending, this heart I'm mending, it's just pretending everything's alright. But you walk through those doors, no use hiding anymore. Pull up and share, let down your hair now. What's your drink of choice tonight? Does that whiskey make you miss me? Does that alcohol make you want to fall in love again? Every time you're drinking, do you find yourself thinking, well, I'm the man that you were wrong about? Well then, baby, have another on the house. Come on now. it's clear enough to me there's beer enough to last all night. But you keep looking at those bottles on the wall. Could it be your situation needs a little medication? Just a sip and you'll take a trip back to that time when you were mine. Does that whiskey make you miss me? Or does that alcohol make you wanna fall in love again? Every time you're drinking, do you find yourself thinking, I'm the man that you were wrong about? Will it maybe have another on the house? Look about as stable as this broken heart of mine. The daylight's coming soon. I guess you'd best be on your way, girl. There's no one half as good as you at leaving me behind. Does that whiskey make you miss me? Does that alcohol make you wanna fall in love again? Every time you're drinking, do you find yourself thinking, I'm the man that you were wrong about? Well, then, baby, have another on the house. Or baby, have another on the house.
All right, and if we got any folks from Evergreen, Colorado, this is another one from the early days. We'll send this out to all our Colorado peeps tuning in. This is called Evergreen.
1, 2, 3, 4. I was gone just like a train. No reason I had to complain. It was my time, and when it came, no one could hold me. I headed south way down the line, sun-kissed, but somehow I lost the shine. Just wanted what I thought was mine, nobody told me. High up in the summer where the night falls like a sigh, I'm longing for the day that passed you by. Evergreen, I'm coming back to you on that southern track to do the things I never could before. 17 years, what's a little more? Just turn around and I'll be knocking at your door. Out east the highways multiplied fast as the troubles in my mind. I gave up looking for that high road for a while. Way up north to Casco Bay and a dozen more along the way, till every minute of the day was another mile. In the half-light of the winter with a bottle in my hand, how far until you finally understand? Evergreen, I'm coming back to you on that southern track to do the things I never could before. 17 years, what's a little more? Just turn around and I'll be knocking at your door. right up in the canyon once again. If you get to where you're going, does it matter where you've been? Evergreen, I'm coming back to you on that southern track to do the things I never could before. 17 years, what's a little more? Just turn around and I'll be knocking at your door.